our homework assignments electronically to the teacher and submitting homework electronically. We want to go through and see how to do this effectively and how to be able to create the naming conventions and process that will allow for an efficient workflow. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to go over and pull up my iPad real quick. The first thing you need to know is that as we're going through this and as you're getting your blank homework assignments or blank activity handouts, those are all going to be located within Google Drive. So Google Drive is that triangle, that green, yellow, and blue triangle in the lower portion of my screen. You're going to want to click on Google Drive. And when you click on Google Drive, you're going to see that you have various files that have been shared with you. So what you're going to want to do is click on the file that I shared with you, which is Physics Voit. And under Physics Voit, you're going to find that we have a certain unit that we're working on. And then we're going to have handouts, which will be the blank sheets of paper that you're going to be writing on to be able to submit as homework. You'll see in this case we have worksheet 2, constant velocity problems. And notice that it's a PDF, so we're going to want to click on that because that's the homework sheet we want to fill in. And now this is a PDF document, but we want to be able to write on it. So in order to do that, we want to click on the rectangle with an arrow in the upper right-hand corner, and it's a share button. You want to click on that share button. And then you want to click on Open In. And this is going to give you a listing of all the different ways in which you could open up a PDF within various apps on your iPad. We want to click on Open in Notability. So Notability is that blue kind of quadrilateral little square that has a pencil and a little microphone. And you want to click on Create a New Note. And then click OK, because we want to include all the pages. Now in here, you're going to be able to write on it. The first thing you're going to do as you're working through it, though, is you want to name this worksheet. You want to name this worksheet using our convention that we are going to be using for our class, which is going to be this. It's going to be your hour, hyphen, the worksheet name, which is fine if you leave it like that, and then another hyphen, and then your last name. And we're going to call the student that we're working on Jessica Hall, so her last name is Hall. And what you're going to do then is, once again, I want to give you a little bit of an idea as to what this naming convention looks like. And it's something like this. So once again, it's going to be our name of worksheet and then last name. And that's going to be the convention that we use for naming our Notability files and other files up in that upper portion of our screen. Now, you're going to want to go through, and you're still going to want to write your name on this to make it easier. Nope, so we don't want to write down Greta. We want to write Jessica, because she's the one whose worksheet we're submitting. So this is going to be Jessica Hall. And as we're working through this then, she's going to go through and she's going to draw her pictures just like she normally would on a sheet of paper. She's going to go and going right down all of her work on here. She's going to go and draw in her graphs. She's going to answer all the questions that they have, show all of her work, go through all the steps that we normally would go through. And once she's done with the entire worksheet, in order to submit it to me, she's going to go up to the upper left-hand corner on the other share button, which is that rectangle with an arrow on it. She's then going to go and click on Google Drive. Because in order to get it back to me, she's going to want to go and send it to the Google Drive file. So once again, what she's going to do, send it to the Google Drive file that's our shared file between the teacher and the student. In order to figure out where that file is located and to send it to that file, she's going to click Destination Folder. And she's going to want to go and find the folder that she created for this particular course, the one that she's going to have shared with me, that she's going to submit all of her homework in. And that's up here for her. It's her last name, comma, first name. So Hall, Jessica, Physics, Hour 2. And then she's going to want to send that back to me. And the way you do that is you click Export to that same folder. So export to that folder, click on it. And you'll see that the folder is listed up here. And then it's going to be sent as a PDF. And then you're going to click Send to Google Drive. And as you go through, you'll see that it's going to be working, and submitting it. But this is the process we're going to use as we go through and submit all of our worksheets. Once again, the key part is using that naming convention of our hyphen name of worksheet hyphen last name. And then go and share that to that Google Drive folder. And this is the way you're going to be getting your points and getting your feedback as we move forward in this electronic paperless environment. So hope you have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions on this.